So tonight's video is going to be, we're going to try to take one of these. This is a brand new sensor, obviously, and what I'm going to try to do is we've got the microscope out again, and I'm going to try to get video of the tip that comes out here and stabs us in our interstitial fluid, and get a look at what exactly that mechanism looks like, because I've been curious, and I'm betting the rest of you have too. So give me just a second, and I'm going to see if I can jab that thing out and then get it on the microscope table and get some video of it. Okay, so as expected, what we've got here is kind of a syringe tip that comes out, and that's what stabs through your skin into your interstitial. And I think, if I'm right there in the inlet of that, there is, I don't know if I can spin this. Yeah, okay, so hang on just a second. So right inside there, right there, I think that's the tip of the actual sensor. So what I'm going to try to do, and this might be difficult because the bell of the sensor, the retraction bell on the sensor, is on the table right now, so I may lose focus here. I'm going to try to do this in frame. Nope. Yep, sure enough. So let me see if I can back that up. Come on, get back in the frame. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Here somewhere, yeah. So there's the retracting part. All right, we got that in frame-ish. So there's the barrel of the sensor inside the insertion needle. I'm going to try to pull that back down. Oops. And get that back in frame. Oh, I see what's happening. Yeah, it won't shove back into the sleeve. So it's designed not to do what I'm trying to do, which is have that part move back up back down towards the tip. That would make sense. You wouldn't want to do that. So yeah, as expected, we've got the tip of it. It lives inside of a sleeve. It looks like they've got a little bit of sealant here, which is nice to know. You can see that stuff right there. Sorry, I have to work backwards and upside down to do this. Okay, so right there. That stuff is some kind of sealant, I think, that lives over the tip. Maybe, hopefully, to keep it sterile or whatnot, even though it lives in its bag to keep it sterile. All right, so the sensor lives inside a little syringe sleeve that we shove in, and then we pull the sleeve out. I'm going to pull the bell again, as I would be for doing extractions. There you go. It disappears. You just saw it kind of zip back up. It kind of zipped back up into the sensor arrangement. The part that now, right, so the part that now we rotate and pull off. I'm going to pan away and we'll talk about the rest of that. All right, so I wasn't exactly sure how that was going to work, but basically we've got the part that retracted is now back up inside this piece. In fact, it's back up inside the piece that rotates out. Right? So if I'd completed the extraction, you see that needle, sorry. If I complete the extraction, you'll see the needle inside here at the tip of my finger continues to get pulled in. Right? So that it's not nuss anymore, leaving the insertion device. hanging out the end, and it really should be poking in more now. Oh, look, you can see the end of it's poking out of the, because I didn't do that right and tried to pull it back out again. So normally it would be in quite a bit more. I think most of the ones that I've seen that come out are, yeah, a good bit floppier, like somewhere in that range. Yeah. So, yeah, just like we expected, it's a syringe with our fancy little thing stuck in the middle of it. And the syringe comes all the way back out through this thing, right back up into its housing, leaving the sensor lead connected properly to these two conductive pads that make the connection to the transmitter. And you'll see that in my other two vids if you take a look at those. All right, so make sure you make your comments below. Any questions you've got, I'll answer as much as I can. And we'll move on with the